Radha Naam Maalika. Under the program Param Kripalave, Shri Sadguru Bhagavate Namo Nama Jai Shri Radhe Jai Shri Krishna Satsang Kripa Prasad. It explains how the name Radha works, citing analogies of the various powers of the universe. Ida. Second chapter, Raksha Sukhi, is being discussed. What can the name Radha do? So the explanation has been completed up to 21 beads. Now, today is 22nd. Bead is Radha Naam Ganesh Samana Vigna Haran Sad Buddhi Nidana. The name Radha, like Lord Ganesha, removes all obstacles and bestows wisdom.
Meaning, when we perform intense bhajans, grace of the name will enlighten our intellect. What should we do? What should we avoid? This will happen through chanting the name. Just as all the obstacles that come into our lives are destroyed. Why do they come in the first place? We have made a mistake somewhere. Our intellect failed to make the right decision. If it had made the right decision, we wouldn't have had to see these days. Yes, that's why it was said that in times of destruction, the intellect went wrong. What should have been said wasn't said. What shouldn't have been said was said. What should have been done wasn't done. What shouldn't have been done was done. And why all this? Because the resolutions in the intellect weren't right. That's Vedas say Shiva Sankalp Mastu. Shiva Sankalp Mastu. We should make resolutions for welfare. But when will our intellect make resolutions for welfare? When the intellect becomes right. Now look at the intellect of a drunkard. He says, wine is made for drinking. No animal drinks wine. Right now his intellect is working against it. Whereas he should know that according to Bhagavad Gita, during the churning of the ocean, wine emerged. Wine emerged. For what? What did that wine do?
Destroyed demons.
Destroyed demons. That's why it's called intoxication, the destroyer. Now, if someone with good sense is to learn from this story, they will think, look, demons were destroyed by drinking alcohol. This should not be consumed. This is the thought of good sense. When people with bad sense read this story, what will they interpret? What am I? Alcohol is made for drinking. God made it. It is one of the 14 gems. God created it from the churning of the ocean. It was made for drinking. If you don't drink as long as you live, who will tell you to drink? It was made for drinking. So the story goes. A woman was constantly arguing with her husband and listening to a lot of satsang. Her husband said, I won't let you go to satsang today. She spent 2 hours there, even leaving household chores. Satsang makes you lose your mind. You don't put the teachings of satsang into practice. She said, okay, let it go today. I will fully apply whatever story you tell me today to my life. Her husband said the last chance is gone now. The story was told of Draba's 5 husbands. Now, after listening to the story, I will marry 4 more, she told her husband. This is what I heard in the story. Now tell me, what did that foolish woman learn from the story? Under what circumstances did this happen? It was an accident. Not some ideal play. It was an accident. It was a misfortune. It had to happen. It certainly has to do with a past life. It's a story about a past life. But forget about past lives. Look at the present. It was an accident. And sometimes it happens that a person makes such decisions. Oh, good. They have to be made out of helplessness. So what did she learn? Poetry, isn't it? In times of crisis, dignity is destroyed. A woman used to spend lavishly, squandering all her husband's earnings. When her husband died, she started saving. And with what was left, she built a house. How was this house built? After his death, why wasn't it built earlier? She said she fulfilled her husband's last wish. What? When my husband was drowning, he fell, suddenly slipped and was drowning. While drowning, he was shouting, "Save me, save me, save me." I told him, "You drift away. Don't worry, I'll save you from now on." From then on, I started saving. Tell me, what was he saying?
Save me. And what did he mean?
Save money. Save money. From then on, I started saving money. I fulfilled my husband's last wish. Tell me, what did he mean? A gentleman rescued a drowning man, and after pulling him out, he pushed him back. What did he do? There's a saying, do good and throw it in the river. Tell me, this is a bad idea. What is the meaning? So when the intellect doesn't make the right decision, the amazing thing is that it doesn't realize that it's not making the right decision. Wise people catch our own foolishness, but the foolish can't catch their own foolishness, and that's the biggest foolishness. We don't realize how much we don't understand. That's the biggest foolishness. So excessive devotional worship sharpens the intellect. What should be done, what should not be done. Excessive devotional worship. That's why even highly educated people would come to the illiterate Kabir Das Ji to have their doubts resolved. Even the highly educated people would have their doubts resolved by illiterate saints. Where did the saints get this wisdom from? They didn't go to school. It came from bhajans. A very prominent saint, Padmacharya Ji, was a great scholar. Wherever he went for debates, he would carry scriptures with him in bullocky carts. He had read so many scriptures. And Kabir Das Ji, an illiterate, defeated the entire Kashi. He was such a scholar. Finally, all the saints and scholars said, "You defeat Kabir Das, woman." The entire Kashi accepted defeat. Now he went to Kabir Das Ji. He thought he must be very educated. When he realized he wasn't educated at all, he wondered if people were playing a prank on him, avenging his defeat. Then the scriptures began. Kabir asked a question. He asked the scholar to answer it. Did you understand by reading, or did you read with understanding? So, did you understand by reading, or did you read with understanding? Answer this. The whole day has passed, the whole night has passed. You can't answer whether I understood by reading, or should I teach by understanding? The tree we lay under last night, thinking about this, will be together again the next day. Answer this to me. So, under the tree we were lying, the sound of quarreling came from above. One ghost said to the other who was just there, "You won't sit on this branch. This is the highest branch. This one lying below here, when he dies, he will become the ghost king." This is a abode. Frightened, he finally asked the ghost, "So why would I become a ghost? You boast of being so educated, but what did you accomplish with your studies? You only defeated others, but you weren't wise. You became learned. But you lacked understanding. Knowledge gives humility. Knowledge is supposed to impart humility. But you grew arrogant like Ravana, and you took great pleasure in defeating everyone. So Ram, and anyone who finds joy in seeing others unhappy and making them unhappy is destined for their downfall. This is what we did. This is what you are doing. Yes, you are a greater scholar than us, so you will become our king after death, because we too used to do the same thing. Became worried that he would become a ghost. He would be reunited. He went to Kabir Das Ji. Yes, tell me, did you understand by reading, or did you read with understanding? He fell at his feet and said, "Neither did I understand by reading, nor did I read with understanding." Kabir replied, "The world died reading books, but no one became a scholar. Only one who reads 2.5 letters of love becomes a scholar, If you read the scriptures, the result of reading the scriptures is to fall in love with God. You are falling in love with your ego. So, someone with a lot of brain and intellect is not considered intelligent. Someone with more understanding is considered intelligent. Well, Padmacharya was educated, but not wise. And Kabir Das Ji was not educated, but was quite wise. So, being educated is one thing, and being wise is another. Anyone who understands what should be done and what should not be done will be called wise. He will be called intelligent. Was Ravana intelligent? Who are you messing with? He wasn't wise, he wasn't intelligent. Yes, he was learned, but he lacked understanding. So here it said that Radha is like Ganesha, the remover of Akshtasa, the Nidana. Even well-educated people suffer, and sometimes illiterate people achieve great success. The person who was given the contract for our wedding garden is illiterate. He doesn't even know how to sign. And look, he built the hospital. It's so wonderful. And he were under the big names, yet he himself is uneducated. This means that even though he isn't educated, he has the understanding to build buildings. Similarly, being educated is one thing, having understanding is another. Why is it said, understand by understanding? Understanding by understanding. Because understanding is also a form of understanding. Those who don't understand in my understanding. So when we chant the name of Radha, no matter how illiterate we are, big problems and complexes, big mandektis will appear before us. We will unravel them all. The child is highly educated. The father is illiterate. Who is the wiser of the two? Once the girl's family said that all those who come to their wedding procession should be young men. No, older men. So the young men agreed. An old man said, "Brother, take at least one." No. The girl's family stipulated that they take it secretly, as they might need it something or the other. So they took it secretly in a box. Then the young men's wedding procession arrived. The girl's family said the rounds will be taken on one condition: fill the river flowing next to us with milk. fill the river. The drain the river with milk. All the educated people were perplexed. Where is so much milk? There is a saying that rivers of milk can flow in India, but the flowing of rivers is just a saying. Where is so much milk? Everyone gave up. Finally, they said, asked the old man who came. He was an illiterate old man, and these were all educated young men. He went and told the old man the whole story. Upon hearing this, the old man said, hey, tell them we've arranged for the milk empty the river Mela. Just tell them to empty the river and our milk is sorted. He went and told the girl's family, brother, we've arranged for the milk. Just empty the water flowing to the river, and we'll fill the river with milk. The girl's family said, surely some old men have come with us. Old men have come. This is understanding. This understanding comes from prayer. And most of the time, we don't succeed because of ignorance. What we call obstacles. We didn't succeed, we encountered obstacles. That's mostly due to our ignorance. If we practice prayer a lot, we'll automatically be inspired from within. What we should do, what we shouldn't do, what we should say, what we shouldn't say. Just as when Lord Ganesha is pleased, he gives wisdom. Even an illiterate person can become wise. Even an illiterate person can be intelligent and wise. And even an educated person can be foolish, can do stupid things. So understanding is a different thing, and education is different. Today's education has no connection with understanding and intelligence. How many people regret, oh, why did we do this? Why didn't we do that? This means your intelligence is not able to see the right decision no matter how much education you have. So here, Radha's name is like Ganesha. Ganesha, a remover of obstacles, Nidana of good intellect. The intellect will become virtuous by doing bhajan. Goswami Tulsidas Ji even said that to know means to know the knowledge, know the speed. When one wants to know the name, he says that if you want to know the qualities, secrets, and elements of God, then it is not necessary to study for this thing. It is study for this. Reading scriptures is not necessary. If you read only 2.5 letters of love, then you are a pandit. Pandit means learned. Just love God, worship God with this much. He will get the knowledge of all the scriptures. Secrets not even written in scriptures, hidden. And written in the form of sutras, not written at all. In many places will be revealed to you through the grace of chanting the name. Kabir Das Ji is illiterate. People are doing PhDs on his couplets and his texts. Tell me people are doing PhDs on the text written by illiterate people. So what will chanting the name do? If you want to know the qualities and speed of life, if you chant the name, you will know the Supreme Being. The knowledge of all scriptures will be revealed within you. What should be done, what should not be done, what should be said, what should not be said. All this understanding comes from bhajan. From within, the name Radha will continue to give wisdom, like Lord Ganesha destroying obstacles, and ultimately leading to the abode of the Supreme. Chanting the name alone is why it is said Radha Naam is like Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, the Nidana of good sense. The 23rd bead is Radha's name, Bhavani Maratha, destroyer of Kali and Mahishasura's forces. The name Radha is like Mother Shri Bhagwati, Janani Durga Ji. Yeah. And why is it called Mata? Because it is written further, Kali Mahishasura Dasangta. So how can the one who killed Mahishasura be a mother? How can the one who killed anyone be a mother? You could have called her Shiva Durga Bhavani. Why is she called mother? It is not a mother's job to kill anyone. Then how is she a mother if she killed Mahishasura? So she is called mother because a mother can never do any harm to her child. So she killed the wicked, actually through the path of destruction, because they will never stop committing sins. release them from my feet, and if they die at my hands, then they will come to my abode, they will be liberated. They will be liberated. That is why she is a mother. So even a mother sometimes beats her child. But a mother can never do anything bad. Secondly, the name Radha Bhavani Mata is the mother of all. What does she do? Like Kali Mahisha, God's Bhagwati Adishakti killed Mahishasura, who used to harass gentlemen and deities, Kialis. Similarly, this Kali Yuga harasses devotees. And sitting inside us, it harasses us. It rules over us. So the Kali Yuga sitting inside us is the same Mahishasura who is harassing us. So the name Radha is like Bhavani Mata. What will it do? It will destroy the Kali Yuga sitting inside us. So Radha name is Bhavani Mata, Kali Mahishasura. Dal Sankta number 24. Radha name Chatur Chaturanan. Sajad Bhav Tanu Hi Vrindavan Shri. Radha name is Brahmaji. Chaturanand means four-faced Brahma. Chatur Anand. But which Chatur Anand? What is the reason? Because Brahmaji has created and Jagaput trapped us. Brahmaji has created the universe and wrapped our soul in Maya by creating our heads. Brahmaji has given that. Maya. So the name Radha also creates a body in the world. Just as Brahma gave us our body in the world, so too will the name Radha, like Brahma, give us a body and build a new world for us. How? So the name Radha, Chatura Chaturananda. Sajat means creation like Brahma. What? Bhavatanu means friendship. Tanu means body. Emotional body. Meaning it will create the feeling of a friend within us. Sakhi. And here, meaning heart, Vrindavan will make our hearts into Vrindavan. So the name Radha will create Vrindavan within us, create the universe of Vrindavan and give us birth as a friend in it. Just as Brahma gives birth, Itrik creates the universe and then sends the soul from within into the universe. Similarly, the name Radha is like the clever Brahma. The feeling of a friend will give our soul a body. It will provide the body, the emotional body, and the divine Vrindavan will be created in our hearts. So that is, keep chanting the name Radha. The feeling of a friend will arise and the divine Vrindavan will be created for us. Next, it is said, number 25, Radha Naam Veer Hanumanta. Jare Aham Lanka Dridvanta. Then Radha Naam will work like Shri Hanumanji. How to Aham Lanka Dridvanta Hanumanji? In the form of Radha Naam, the one who burns the Lanka of ego, do a lot of bhajans. The false ego that you have nurtured, that I am like this, I'm like that, I'm a buffalo, I'm the father of an elephant, nephew of a camel, uncle of a donkey. This without any reason. I am this, I, Rari. All that ego will be destroyed. Do a lot of bhajans. We will become like puppets in the hands of Thakurji Shriji. Then our ego will end. Our Karadar Bhagwan, then he will keep making us dance as he wishes, and we will keep dancing on his instructions. Whatever work we do, this feeling will come. I am not doing it, I am just an instrument. He is making us dance like a puppet, then ego. So, by chanting Radha Naam, we will become egoless. Humility will come. We will remain humble. These bhajans will do all the work. Many say I do 64 rounds. I do 2 rounds. I do 3 rounds. When I can't even see his head. Brother, when someone comes in front of me after eating 5 rotas and 5 parathas, he won't burp. He won't. I won't know. What do I have to say? The glow on his face will tell you the satisfaction of his bloating, and even if His face will tell you that he's hungry here.
And the face will also tell you how many days he's been hungry. So, how much someone is doing bhajan, that face tells you what he's like from within. How does a real or fake face reveal what's in his heart?
You mess up your mind over small things. You fight over small things. You can't tolerate small things. Filled with jealousy and hatred. Filled with slander and gossip. Inside you're filled with poison. Just try someone saying something to me. I'll think of cutting their tongue. I'll point a finger at them. I'll fight. I can't see the bhajan is happening anywhere. Drinking water won't quench your thirst. Eating food won't fill your stomach. So the effect of bhajan will not be visible. If a woman is pregnant, her swollen belly will reveal her pregnancy. She won't have to make a fuss. No matter how much she hides herself, her protruding limbs will reveal her true inner self. O.C. Truth, this is the true mark of those who truly. First, they will feel fear. I fear that. I fear that. I fear. No, whatever happens, it will be for my good. Second, they will develop humility. They will remain humble. Who can be greater than Hanuman? There are more temples dedicated to Hanuman in India than to Ram. He is so revered. Yet Hanuman himself maintains his self-respect. He accomplished such a monumental feat that no one else has been able to accomplish. Ram asked, have you accomplished such a monumental feat? You reached the other side of Lanka. You burned Lanka single-handedly. You came back and accomplished great things. So what did Hanuman say? I didn't do anything. Burned Lanka. They say Ravan sins. Mother Goddess is anguished, the curse of the sages. My father and your might, all of them, together burned Lanka. My father, meaning the son of the wind. The wind carried the sparks. Did you get to this side? How did you reach the other side? You have the power to, don't you? You had a very beautiful ring with the name of Ram inscribed on it. I took the name of Ram into my mouth. By mouthing the name of Ram, a person crosses the ocean of existence. This was a small ocean. Lord's ring went to the other side, and the bangle went to this side. Lanka burned because it said a separation. This was all your might. Hanuman, even though you accomplished such great things, you remain arrogant. Ask me. Others will do good deeds. I did that too. I advised you. A devotee can grow so arrogant, which prevents them from progressing. So if you practice intense devotion, there will be no ego. Remember the holy name of the son of the wind, Lord Rama, I said. And how is life? They live as the lowest of servants. Some stand with a fan near Ram, some with an umbrella, and Hanuman sits at his feet. Why? Because they place so much importance on devotion. Mother Goddess had gifted them a necklace. They began to break it. What are you doing? I'm checking if it contains Ram's name. I don't like any adornment, any object. Everything looks good with the name. That's why they broke it with the name. Ram's name isn't in it all. They say, let's throw it away from your body. Tear it apart. No, God isn't it.
God is in it.
That's why I keep it. Where is God? Ripping open his chest, Hanuman, the son of the wind, declared, Ram resides in my heart. Ram resides in my body. So Hanuman sang so many devotions. And he, the Nirankar, Hanuman. Hanuman means to destroy, kill, and the ego. So Radha's name is Veer Hanumanta Jare Aham Lanka Drita Banata. The name Radha is brave Hanuman. It destroys the ego. Lanka was such a strong fortress. It was like a banana, and he even entered it. So just as Hanuman burned down the entire Lanka of ego, similarly, the name Radha will do wonders. The Lanka of ego within us will burn down, and in place of Ravana, Vibhishana Kokya, Vibhishana will rule, and by the grace of the name, Dharma will rule. Yes, it's time, so we'll discuss it tomorrow. Till then, I seek your permission from all the devotees. Jai Shri Radha.
Jai Shri Krishna.